What's up, everybody? Today I have a very interesting video for you guys today, and it's about the character Samantha Larusso, which is a very controversial character. Before I get into the main topic, make sure you leave a comment down below. Always please leave a comment. It's the most important thing to me. Just please leave a comment down below. I'd love to put our predictions and analysis together on your thoughts on this theory or any other thoughts and theories you might like to share, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Love to put our predictions and analysis together once again. And leave a like if you enjoy the video. I always do that, please. And share this video if you can. Need all the views I can get, especially the channel man, right? Which I've mentioned in my last 4 or 5 videos now. Channel man, so damn, just please, I emphasize please. Share this video. Need all the views we can get, especially right now. I'm sure there's someone out there who you know personally who would need like to see this video. And always subscribe to the channel, especially right now. Subscriptions plus is also being a little down right now. Please subscribe to the channel if you already have not. If you enjoy this channel's content, check out my other videos if you already have not. So without further ado, let's get into it. So today I'm going to be talking about Samantha Larusso, which is obviously, like I said in the intro, a very controversial character. One that a lot of people hate because they love Tori Nichols. And that's not the reason that because I don't like Tori Nichols much at all. Samantha Larusso, though, is no doubtly one of my most hated characters. And a lot of people definitely think that, since Samantha Larusso is the main female character on the show, and she's supposed to, try to, represent or, do the, play today's role of Allie, fall into that category, is supposed to be playing that role of Allie's character and doesn't really fall into that category of greatness at all. Samantha Larusso does, and a lot of people do believe that they could have got a much better. A lot of people do believe Mary Mouser is a bad actress, and I don't think she's bad at all. But a lot of people really do think that they could have got a better actress to do it, a better fill-in for that character, since she is trying to, play the role of Allie Mills, today's version of Allie Mills in the show Cobra Kai. But, I think that she, even though I do love Amanda Larusso so much. Definitely for my favorite female on the show, and as an adult one too. She's just a beautiful woman. Courtney Handler is absolutely gorgeous. But she really does, Mary Mount, even though she's not that pretty, in my opinion, I'm just going to say that. The character's not that pretty. She really does fit, being Courtney Handler's daughter. You definitely can be able to believe that. Now, when it comes to age, she would have had to have Mary Mouser at a very young age, because Courtney Handler's like, 42, and Mary Mouser's like 25, 26 now. I don't know. She would have had to have them at a very young age, but they definitely look like they're able to be mother and daughter. But with that, let me stop rambling here. This video is mainly about whether or not Samantha Larusso, the character, is really a villain. And a lot of people maybe believe this, that she is a villain. And maybe that's, a big reason for them not liking the character. That's the other reason. A lot of people think she's done Tori Nichols. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, in a way she has. But, and that's why Tori Nichols is the way she is. But anyway, let's just start at the start. So Samantha Larusso came into the show hanging out with the rich girls. One was mean. Well, they was actually both mean at the time. Yasmin and Moon. They were both mean girls, and obviously that was Sam's, friend group basically. And then she, she said some mean things when Yasmin would do it over at their table, and she kind of snickered about it and everything. She was a little bit, she's a spoiled brat, so she was really bratty to her mom and dad kind of at the first of the show, in my opinion, especially when Kyler was around and stuff. And then obviously when Yasmin took it a little too far by being mean to Aisha, and Moon basically took Yasmin's side in the car in season 1, episode 5, after Kyler told him, stories about, Sam going down on him and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to say it that way. I don't want to go any further into that kind of talk. But yeah, and that really made Sam mad too, that, Yasmin was mean to Aisha, and she had just eventually decided to leave those group of friends because she finally realized that they didn't care enough about her. Just because, she may have said, one or two things. So she definitely realized that they weren't, fond enough of her. And then obviously we saw Moon leave Yasmin. She didn't leave her as a friend, but she definitely left her type of ways that she'd been following Yasmin do. And obviously her and Samantha got reunited. But Samantha Larusso obviously then after that, got together with Miguel after Miguel, started representing Cobra Kai, and it became, the new Billy Bad Bud at school after he beat Kyler and this group of chain of friends, because those guys were, the previous hot shots of the high school before that. And obviously, Miguel, did Samantha, pretty wrong. So Samantha obviously left him and then started dating Robbie, and she really, was not a bad person at all in season 2. And then obviously she gets Miguel. That really pissed Tori Nichols off. Obviously, Robbie, had became so far that it really didn't even make him mad. He was trying to protect Samantha. I want to say Samantha so bad. I want to say Sam so bad, but I really saying Samantha. And obviously, even after knowing that, Robbie was still trying to protect Samantha in the school fight because how much he cared about her. And obviously Samantha really had betrayed him because Samantha, let's be honest, she'd always liked Miguel more than Robbie. There's no doubt about that. She had always liked Miguel more than Robbie. And Samantha just, betrayed him. I mean, they about it. And obviously, that caused the whole school fight with Tori and everything like that. And then after that, we obviously saw when Samantha, I don't even think she, knew it was an accident, from based on what she said on the news. When after that, Sean, Robbie's inmate bully, ended up beating the crap out of him because it was obvious, Robbie, had a thing for Samantha, and that they knew each other, how the disappointment on Robbie's face, basically saying, Samantha was like, it was an accident, at least I hope so. So she really didn't, trust Robbie. It was like, or when I say, maybe that's the wrong word. It's like she really didn't, know that was fully an accident. But Robbie, she kind of moved on from Robbie with her life. And obviously Robbie had, became a new person after he got betrayed by Daniel and, went to juvenile center. Then at the end of season 3, obviously we saw Robbie really take the future turn of his character, or at least for the foreseeable future turn of his character. A lot of people think he will have a redemption arc eventually, but obviously he came to the dojo and saw Samantha and Miguel kissing, and that really just basically finished off any hope there was of him, being on the Miyagi side anymore. And obviously, he tried to, be, really a brat to Samantha then, and just wanted to be a arguing little son of a, and then he wanted to argue about anything he possibly could, whether Samantha was trying to say, hey, look, I really, did care if bad things were happening to you, but Robbie just wasn't buying it, so he just wanted to argue, and obviously Miguel got involved. But Samantha really did betray Robbie, and I mean the thing is that she obviously did not care enough about him, to really, go back. Obviously, she just had her eyes on Miguel. She was not a good girlfriend, exactly, to Robbie. She was basically toying with him, and it was pretty obvious that Robbie really had a thing for her, and she was really making his life better because it had been, through so much bad, and that really just didn't touch Samantha. She just did not like Robbie back, no matter how, how good. I think she did like Robbie, but nothing like Miguel, and her eyes were always set on Miguel. And she just did not, get the feeling like Robbie did, and see that, how much Robbie cared about her. She just had her sights on Miguel the whole time, and yeah, she definitely betrayed him. Though, do you really ever see Samantha Larusso being mean to anyone directly like that, or being a bully or anything like that? She has a sweetheart, so I would consider her, I think she's made some bad decisions. I really have. I think she's been disrespectful to her parents a lot. Even in season 3 when she got all moody and everything like that. She's a hot mess. Let's say that. But I don't think, and I definitely think, Tori Nichols definitely, overreacted and caused, everything that, got her to be moody and everything like that. And she never would have had to take it to that far. And that whole thing that happened really with, Tori and Samantha was not Samantha's thought. And she would just never be, directly mean to anybody. Even to start a show, like I was saying, which I really think was her worst period. in the show's history, just not being a very nice, person all the time. I don't think she would ever directly bully anyone or try to hurt anyone, honestly, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on whether Samantha Russo is a villain and why I think people think she's a villain and why I think she is one of the most least popular characters in the show. Now, the truth is, she's one of my least popular characters because she kind of really gets on my nerves. The scenes of her, some of them are really cringy, honestly, and, there would be a lot better, I definitely agree, a lot better actresses, and, just actresses that fill in that character a lot better. She's not the prettiest in the world either, in my opinion. Definitely Moon. Oh my gosh, if Moon could be there, she looks enough like Courtney Engler. Stick her in her position. That would be great. And obviously, the scene she's just in, just aren't that great. And she's done a lot of things, especially in season 3 with her being real moody and all that. She kind of got on your nerves. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Leave a comment down below. Just please, I emphasize, please leave a comment down below. That's the most important thing to me, even with all the channel being down, with all the other stuff, comments don't really help it. But I'd love to go over predictions and analysis together, and leave your thoughts and theories down below on this theory. If at least any other thoughts and theories you might have you'd like to share, please leave them down below. I want to get back to you as soon as I can. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share this video if you can, especially right now with the channel being so down. I'm sure there's someone out there personally who would like to see this video. And always subscribe to the channel if you already have not, if you enjoy the channel's content. And check out my other videos on this channel if you already have not. So, alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.